Hi champs. So first of all, a warm welcome to all of you in the week of coding for kids. Hi, this is Ankit. I'm from Uttar Pradesh and I love to play with code, tinkering with tools and love to make things that can solve real or daily life problems in a fun way. So now champs, it's your turn. Give your short intro with your name, in which grade you are, from which school you are, and what do you like the most. So just give your short intro with your name, grade, school, and what do you like the most. Great. Okay. So before starting the session, let's take a small glimpse of week of code to remind all of us at what we are going to do in this week. So this is a 1 week online program where we will learn the coding by creating stories, games, and also animations. And we will create all of these things on Scratch. But before coming on the Scratch, let's take a small glimpse. So in this week of code, we will make a rock band, Lost in Space, Ghostbuster, chatbot, paint app, and also at the end, boat race game. And again, we will make all of these things on Scratch. So before coming on the Scratch, first, all of you please make sure that you have joined the Google Classroom. Because after each session, there will be an assignment. And that assignment you will have to be submitted before the next session. So don't forget to join the Google Classroom. And if you are facing any problem for joining the Google Classroom, then you can ask on WhatsApp. Okay, so first let's take a small introduction of the coding and then come on the Scratch. Coding. So the first term in the week of code is coding or the code. So champs, can you tell me what is coding according to you? It's a secret code, password, OTP, or any other thing. What is coding according to you? Okay. So let's know about the coding. So code is all around us and the results of coding is everywhere. If you are seeing this screen, if you are able to see this video, this is possible because of coding. If you are listening a song on Spotify or any other app, again this is possible because of coding. If you are sending a message to anyone via WhatsApp or any other app, then this is also possible because of coding. And again, if you are seeing a YouTube video or if you are using a YouTube, then again this is possible because of coding. And also in real life, if you are taking out money from ATM machine, then this is also possible because of coding. So in real life also, code is all around us and you can see the results of coding everywhere. Okay, so now let's define the code or the coding. So code is a precise set of instructions that a computer can understand. So code is a precise set of instructions, precise set of order that a computer can understand. And as much as our order or the instruction will be precise or exact, that much our code perform better. So it's all depend on the instruction, that how we are giving the instruction to the computer. So now let's understand the code or the coding with some real life example. And the first one is recipe. So first, can anybody tell me what is recipe according to you? Right. So recipe is a set of instructions for cooking any dish. And think you are writing a recipe for cooking chola bhature. And during writing the recipe for the same dish, you forget to write any step or you forget to add any ingredient in the same recipe. Then what happened? At the time when you make the same dish and use the same recipe for cooking the same dish, then it will not make as you want, because the instruction is not correct. So again, the code is similar to this. If you are not giving the correct instruction, if you are not giving the right set of order to your program, then it will not generate the output according to your desire. So code is a set of instruction. And the next one, real life example, is alarm. And most of us use the alarm app in our daily life for waking up on the time. And during setting the alarm app asks a different set of questions from us. For example, if you set the alarm in your smartphone or mobile phone, then it asks a different set of questions, like what should be the time or date, it should be repeated or not, what should be the sound of the alarm, it should be vibrated or not, etc. And then it will generate the output by ringing the alarm on the time. So again, it's take the different set of instruction from the user, and then it will generate the output. And again, the code is similar to this. First, take the different set of instruction from the user, and then it will generate the output. So now, if any of you have any question regarding the coding, means what is coding, why we do the coding, and then you can ask. You can ask your doubt in the live session in the weekend, and also you can ask your doubt in the Google Classroom without any hesitation. So ask your question, ask your doubt without any hesitation. Okay, so now come on the Scratch. And in the Scratch, first we will join the Scratch, and then we will create something in the Scratch. After taking the introduction of the Scratch about the different tabs which are available in the Scratch. So first join the Scratch, and for joining the Scratch, go to the scratch.mit.edu. So go to this link in your web browser, in Chrome or any other web browser. Just type scratch.mit.edu and hit enter. So I have already logged in. So first I'm going to sign out. So when you go to the scratch.mit.edu, you will be able to see this type of page. And on this page, just click on the join Scratch button on the top right corner near to the sign in button. And when you click on that join in button, you will be able to see a form for joining the Scratch. So in the first input box, just type your username, and there is a suggestion that don't use your real name. So create your username, it should be unique, and also it should not be your real name. So for example, I'm making my username. My name is Ankit, but I'm not creating my username Ankit. I'm creating the username with the name of Code Boy Birla. Or like this, you can choose any unique username. Now create a password and keep it secret. Again, type the password. Now click on the next button. Select your country. Again, click on the next button, and now choose your born month and year. Now choose your gender. Again, click on the next button, and now provide the email ID and click on the create your account. I have already created my account on the Scratch, so I'm not giving my email ID for the same thing again. And if you are making or joining the Scratch for the first time, then just provide your email ID, click on the create your account, and then go to your email, check your email from the Scratch, and click on that link for verifying your account which you have received from the Scratch team. So let's see again the step for joining the Scratch. So first come on the slides. And for joining the Scratch, first of all go to the scratch.mit.edu, then click on the join button, and you can find the join button after going to the scratch.mit.edu on the top right corner near to the sign in button. Then fill the form for joining the Scratch. So first create a unique username. It should not be your real name. Create a password, keep it secret. Select your country. Choose your born month and year. Then choose your gender. Provide your email ID. Create your account. And after creating your account, just go to your email and click on the link which you have received from a Scratch team for verifying your account. That's it. And you have joined the Scratch. So now have you joined the Scratch? Good. So now we will create something in the Scratch after taking the introduction of the different things which are available in the Scratch editor. So now come on the create. So again go to the scratch.mit.edu, and if you have clicked on the link which you have received from the Scratch team, then you will be already logged in. And if you want to log in separately, then just click on the sign in button. Provide your username which you have created during filling the form, and just type your password and click on the sign in button. And for creating in the Scratch, just click on the create button, and you can find the create button on the top left corner near to the Scratch logo. And the Scratch editor will start to load. So this is the Scratch editor, and in this week of code, we will make all of these projects on this Scratch editor. So first of all, we will take a small introduction of each step one by one, and then we will start to create something in the Scratch. So start from the top left corner with the Scratch logo. So this is the Scratch logo, and when you click on this logo, you will go to the head URL, which is scratch.mit.edu. So as when I clicked on this logo, I go to the scratch.mit.edu. And the next one with the globe icon is for selecting the language, for choosing the language. So you can change the language by click on the drop down arrow, which is near to the globe icon. So click on the drop down arrow, and you can change the language of your Scratch editor, which are available in this list. So from this list, you can choose any language, and you can change the language from the one to another. So for example, as I have choose dance, the language of the Scratch editor changed from English to dance. In the same way, if I change it from some other language to English, then just choose the English. And the next one is with the file name. The next tab is with the file name, and when you click on this file tab, you will be able to see the different options. So using the first one, you can create a new project. So when I clicked on the first one, a new project will start to load it. Using the second one, you can save your project, and also you can use the shortcut key, which is Ctrl+S, for saving your current work, for saving your project. Using the next button, you can create a copy of your project. Using the second last option, you can load the project, you can load the Scratch file from your disk to the Scratch editor. And using the last one, you can save your project to your computer. You can download your project into your disk. And now come on the next tab, which is edit. So using this edit option, you can turn on and turn off the turbo mode. And in the Scratch editor, turbo mode is basically for speed up your program. So by the way, if you want to speed up your program in any situation, then just go to the edit tab and turn on the turbo mode. And if you want to turn off the turbo mode, then again go to the edit tab and click on the turn off turbo mode. Now the next option is there for the tutorials. And when you click on that option, when you click on that tab, then you will find the different tutorials for getting started. But if you are there, then there is no any need to getting started with the tutorial, because we will start or we will make each things from the basics. Now the next box is for renaming your project. And if you are making your project, then again give it a meaningful name. Rename your project to the meaningful name. It's a good habit. So that if in the future you are seeing your project list, then you will be able to find that which project is for which task you have created earlier. Using the next button, which is share, you can share your project to the Scratch community. And when you click on that button, your project will be shared. So now the project is shared. Here you can check your project. You can add the instruction. So if anyone wants to play with your project, if anyone wants to use your project, then you can use after reading your instruction. The next box is for adding the notes and credit. If you want to give any notes, if you want to add any notes or want to give any credit to any one, then you can add in this section. And if you want to share the link of your shared project to anyone, then just click on copy link. Again, click on the copy link for copy the link and just share that link to anyone of your shared project. Again, come on the Scratch editor. And now the next button is for see project page. So using this button, you can see the shared project page, that how it will look when it will be shared. And now come on the next option on the top right corner. So first, let's see this option, see this icon, the folder icon near to your username. So there is an option, there is an icon near to your username on the top right corner with the folder icon. And when you click on that icon, you will go to the My Stuff, where you will be able to see all your projects which you have created till now in the Scratch editor. So if you want to see the list of your project which you have created till now, then just click on the My Stuff and you are done. Now come on the next one, which is on the top right corner with your username. And near to your username, there is a drop down arrow. So click on this drop down arrow. And when you click on that option, you will find 4 options. One for check your profile or go to your profile. The next one is for checking your stuff, as we are performing the same using the folder icon. The next one is for changing the account setting. If you want to change any account setting, then you can. And using the last option, you can sign out from the Scratch. So now first come on the first profile. So if you want to add any changes in your profile, if you want to change the avatar, if you want to add about yourself or any other thing, then you can go to the profile section. Using the second option, you can see the list of your project which you have created till now in the Scratch editor. Using the third one, you can change the account setting. Like if you want to change your password, if you want to change your email, then you can do by going to the account setting. And using the last option, you can sign out from the Scratch editor. So this is all about the top bar. So till now we have seen the different things which are available on this top bar, like this globe icon, file tab, edit tab, tutorials, for renaming your project, if you want to share your project to the community, with the community, etc. And now come on the next thing. So in the Scratch editor, there are 3 sections are available. The first one is for the block section, for writing the script. The middle one is for joining the block, for creating the script. And the last one is the output section, where you will be able to see the output of your script, which you have created using the blocks. So each one is connected with each other. Using the blocks, you write the script in the middle one by joining the block, and you will be able to see the output of your joined blocks of your script in the last one, output section. So using this option, you can sync your output screen. Using the middle one, you can change it to the default one size, and using the last one, you can zoom the output screen. And also there the 2 icons are there, one with the green flag and the another one is with the red button. So the green flag is an event, and we will see what is an event in the Scratch later or further. But using this stop button, using this red circle button, you can stop your program, you can terminate your program anytime. And this is the output screen. This is the output stage. And this object in the Scratch, so in the Scratch, this is the sprite. So first come on the slides. And in the Scratch, sprite is not the soft drink or the cold drink, but sprite is the character or the object for which we have to write the code, for which we have to write the set of instructions for performing any action. So what is sprite in the Scratch editor? It is a character or the object for which we have to write the code. Again, come on the Scratch editor. So this is the sprite in the Scratch editor for which we have to write the code. And if you want to change the name of your sprite, like the default name is sprite1, but if you want to change it to any other name like cat, then just delete the name by clicking on this section, using the backspace, delete the name and rename it to anyone. Like I have changed to cat. And now if you want to change the coordinate of your sprite on this output stage, then you can also change the coordinate using this section, X or Y. You can change the coordinate of your sprite using this section by changing the value. And now using the next option, you can show or hide your sprite. So if you want to hide your sprite in any situation, then just use this option. Now using the next one, you can change the size of your sprite. Like here I'm changing from 100 to 150, and also I can change from 150 to 50. So just click on that section, delete the value by using the backspace key and change the value. And again, if you want to change the direction of your sprite, just go to this section. You can also change the direction using this arrow, and also you can put the value in this section according to your choice on which angle you want to rotate. And now the next one is for sprite. So using this option, you can delete your sprite. Just click on the delete icon and your sprite will be deleted from the scratch editor. And now if you want to add any other sprite in the scratch editor, then for this, just click on this option. After taking your cursor on this option, click on the first one for choosing the sprite, for selecting any sprite which are available in the scratch editor. So click on this search bar for choosing the sprite. And when you click on that search bar, you can find the different categories like animals, pupil, fantasy, dance, music, etc. And you can select any one of a sprite or any sprite according to your project. So, and for selecting the sprite, just click on that sprite and your sprite will automatically be loaded into your scratch editor in the output stage. Now again come on this option, and using the first one you can select any sprite which are available in the scratch editor. One or more than one. There is no any limitation. And using the next option, you can paint your own sprite. In any way, if you are not able to find any sprite in the scratch editor according to your project requirement, then in that situation, you can paint your own sprite from yourself. So just click on this option, click on this brush icon, and you can draw your own sprite. So there are different things are available for the drawing, like brush, filling bucket, line, square, circle for adding the text, eraser, and you can choose any color. So you can also draw your own sprite. So using this paint editor, you can paint your own sprite also. And now come again on the same icon, and using the third one option, you can appear any sprite surprisingly in the scratch editor. So when I click on that option, a sprite will automatically will be uploaded on the output stage randomly. And each time it will be loaded with some another or different sprite. And now using the last option, you can upload any object, upload any image, or upload any sprite from your computer. So this is all about the sprite, that how you can change the name of a sprite, you can change the coordinate, you can change the size, direction, you can show or hide your sprite, you can upload your sprite, you can paint your own sprite, etc. And now in the same way, if you want to add the backdrop, and the backdrop is similar to the background in the scratch editor. So in the scratch editor, backdrop is equal to background. So in the same way as we are choosing the sprite, in the same way you can add the backdrop, you can paint your own backdrop, etc. So for choosing any backdrop, just click on this option, and as there are different categories are available for this sprite, in the same way there are different categories are available for the backdrop, like sports, indoors, outdoors, etc. And for adding the backdrop, just use the same process. Click on that backdrop and your backdrop will be uploaded or loaded on your stage. In the same way, if you want to paint your own backdrop, then click on that paint option and paint your own backdrop using all the things which are available for the painting. Using the third one option, you can appear any backdrop randomly. So when I'm clicked on that one, a backdrop will be automatically come on the output screen. And if you want to upload any backdrop from your local disk, then just click on this option and you can upload it from your local disk. So this is all about the sprite and the backdrop. Then how you can add the backdrop or the sprite on your output stage according to your project requirement. And now the next one is backpack. And in the Scratch editor, backpack is similar to the school bag. So backpack is similar to the school bag. As in the school bag, we can put any book, notebook, lunchbox, bottle for taking it from one place to another place. In the same way, in the Scratch editor, so come on this slide. In the same way, in the Scratch editor, in the backpack, we can put the sprite, backdrop and the code, and we can take it, we can use it from one project to any one of the project in the Scratch editor. So in the backpack, you can put sprite, backdrop and code, and you can use them in any one of the project from one project to another project in the Scratch editor. So backpack again is similar to the school bag, where you can put the different things in one pack and you can take it from one place to another place. Again, come on the Scratch editor. So if I want to take or upload this sprite into my backpack, then just click on it and drag it from the sprite section to your backpack, and this will be uploaded into the backpack. And now you can use the same sprite without searching it, without finding it. Then just click on the backpack and use any one of the sprite, code or any other things which are available in the backpack in any of your project. And now come on the block section. And under the block section, there are three tabs are there. The one is for code, the second one is for costume, and the last one is for sound. And as we are able to know from the tab name, the code is for writing the code, for writing the script, for writing the set of instructions. The second one is for changing the costume of your sprite and also backdrop. And the last one is for adding the sound, for mixing the sound, etc. So first come on the code tab. And in the code tab, the different sections are available for the different motion, for the different purpose. Like the first one is for motion, the second one is for looks, the third one is for sound, the next one is for events, and so on. And each section is with the different color. The next one is for costume. So if you want to make any changes in your costume, then you can use that section for adding any changes in your costume. And then last one is for adding the sound. So first come on the code section, and under the code tab, go to the motion section and drag the first block. Okay. So first of all, before writing any script, delete all the things and just take the cat from the sprite section. And for deleting the sprite, click on this delete icon for deleting the sprite. And if you want to delete the backdrop, then first click on this backdrop section, then click on the backdrop near to the code tab, and for deleting the backdrop, again click on the delete icon. Right. And now we are writing some small script using 1 or 2 blocks. So for this, click on this button for choosing a sprite and just search cat and click on this cat sprite for adding it on the Scratch editor. And now we will write some code, some small script, and let's see. So go to the code tab, and under the code tab, first go to the motion section and drag the first block with the name of move 10 step from the left side to your script area. So the instruction is move 10 step, and we are writing this instruction for the sprite, for the object, and the sprite is the cat. So when I click on that move 10 step block, the cat will move 10 step forward. Okay, so let's check it. Click on that blue block with the name of move 10 step and see the changes on the output screen. So when I've clicked on that move 10 step, the cat is moving 10 step forward. But the cat is moving 10 step forward again and again. But champs, if you want to move your cat not 10 step forward, but 10 step backward, then can anybody tell me what you have to make some changes for performing the same? For moving your cat 10 step backward. Okay. So if you want to move your cat not 10 step forward, but the 10 step backward, then just change the value from the positive value 10 to negative 10. And again click on this block, and now the cat will move 10 step backward each time. But each time for performing the action, we have to click on that block. So for example, if we want to move 10 step forward of our cat, then each time we are clicking on that block. But if you want to perform the same action using the green flag or using your keyboard key, then in that situation, you can choose the event. And for choosing the event, just go to the event section under the code tab, and the first event is when flag click. So drag this event from the left side to your script area, attach it from the last block, and now the action will only perform when the flag clicked. So now when I clicked on that green flag, the cat will move 10 step backward. So let's see on the stage. So now each time when I'm clicking on the green flag, the cat is moving 10 step backward. And in the same way, if you want to perform the same action, not using green flag, but using keyboard key, then you can also use it. And also for deleting the block, just drag the block from the script area to block area. And for controlling the sprite using the keyboard key, choose the second event, which is when space key pressed. So now the code is when space key pressed, move 10 steps backward. So now for performing the same action, what we have to do? So champs, can you tell me, for moving the 10 step backward to our CAD, what we have to done? Yeah, we are writing the instruction when space key pressed, then only move the 10 step backward of our CAD. So just press the space key and see the changes on the stage. So now the cat is moving 10 step backward when I'm clicking or pressing space key. So in the same way, if you want to use any other key instead of a space key, then you can choose from this list. Okay. So now come on the look section under the code tab. And let's see the first block, which is say hello for 2 seconds. So if you want to add any looks in your sprite, in your object, then just go to the look section and choose any one of the block according to your requirement. Drag it from the blocks area to your script area, attach it below the block or above the block according to your requirement, and see the changes. So now go to the look section, drag the first block, which is say hello for 2 seconds, and attach it below to the move 10 step backward. And now press the space key for seeing the changes on the stage. So when I press the space key, the cat will move 10 step backward, then it will say hello for 2 seconds. So again, see on the stage, the first cat will move 10 step backward and then it will say hello for 2 seconds. And we will see rest of the section under the code tab, like sound, controls, and each block during making the project. So don't worry. And still, if you're facing any problem, if you have any question, any doubt regarding anything, then you can ask in the Google Classroom anytime. But still, if you are facing any problem, then you can solve your doubt in the weekend classes, live classes. Okay. So this is all about today's session. So today we have seen about the coding, what is coding, why we do the coding. If any of you have any question regarding the coding, that what is coding, why we do the coding, or any other question, then you can ask in the Google Classroom. And now we have joined the Scratch. We see the different things which are available in the Scratch, different tabs, different sections for the different purpose, and some basic blocks. So after this session, you will receive an assignment and you have to submit that assignment in the Google Classroom before the next session. So this is all about today's session. And we will see you tomorrow on the same platform. And tomorrow first we will start with the getting started project with the birthday card. And then we will start the project one by one. Rock Band, Lost in Space, Ghostbuster, etc. Okay, so see you tomorrow on the same platform. And don't forget to join the Google Classroom if you have not joined. Don't forget to ask your question without any agitation. And also don't forget to submit your assignment before the next session. So bye, see you tomorrow.